From NBC 25 in Flint, this is Mid-Michigan Now.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Stella Daskalakis. Mike is off tonight. People who live in one neighborhood on Flint's east side are resting easier tonight. That's because a home on Wisconsin Avenue that they've been complaining about for some time is no more. It's one of many homes sitting empty, rotting, and decaying over time. Mid-Michigan Now's Courtney Bennett joins us live right now. Courtney, we understand a bulldozer was out there today.
Stella, as you can see behind me, with the bulldozer, they've begun demoing this home today on Wisconsin Avenue. Flint Mayor Sheldon Neely says that it has sat empty and blighted since 2016, and you can kind of see by the charred top part of that home that a fire was started back in 2016. It was owned by a California couple. The people who live on this street, they tell us that they're happy to see this home go.
Get these old houses out of here, you know, that sometimes in the city of Flint, people hide things in them, you know, they find bodies and all type of stuff. So with demoing them, it eliminates some of the crime in the area.
Tip Tyler lives down the street from 1656 Wisconsin Avenue. Seeing this house get torn down, he says finally felt like someone was taking action.
You walk outside your house, you see this, it kind of affects your mood. You know, you don't want to come outside every day and look at this stuff, you know. So with it being tore down, it gives somebody else an opportunity to grow a garden or kids to play in.
This property is one of many on the long list of blight in the city. With each strike of a bulldozer, it means the possibility of new beginnings.
And this is just a breath of fresh air.
During a news conference on Friday, 4th Ward City Councilwoman Judy Priestley says this money used to tear down the structure was found during an audit in 2023.
I was shocked when I found out that there was $2 million in fire escrow and how old some of them are. Matter of fact, on my phone, I have the spreadsheet from that I was just looking at to find out how much fire escrow was on this house, and it was $5,000 for this house.
Fire escrow is a portion of a policyholder's final settlement given to municipalities until a structure damaged by fire is repaired, replaced, or demolished.
I think with all the turnover in administration and during the emergency manager time, that the money got lost in the system.
Priestley says the east side had an arsonist a few years back that just went around lighting vacant homes on fire. She says this being one of them. And while it's nice to see the homes come down, she wants to make sure there's accountability.
I have tirelessly advocated for cameras where the hot spots are. We must prosecute the people who are burning down these houses, or else they're going to continue doing it.
Back out here live, that fire escrow account has been collecting money for the past decade, according to Mayor Sheldon Neely. He says that they plan to use more of those dollars to demolish homes across the city that have been ravaged by fires. Reporting live in Flint, Courtney Bennett, Mid-Michigan Now.
We have an update on a crash we first reported yesterday. The woman who died in the crash is being identified as 66-year-old Patricia Kiddo from Flint. Police say a pickup truck collided with a semi at South Dort Highway and East Grand Blanc Road. The passenger of the pickup truck died at the scene, and the driver of the truck was hospitalized. The driver of the semi-truck was not hurt. The Michigan Department of Attorney General indicates a Michigan State police trooper acted in self-defense when fatally shooting a Port Huron man in February. On February 12th, authorities responded to a 911 call during which the caller claimed 52-year-old Mark Ryan was intoxicated, intended to take his own life, and wanted someone to shoot him. When law enforcement arrived, the man came out of the home armed with a gun. They say he refused to drop the weapon and verbally threatened to shoot them. And in response to the threat, the trooper shot and killed him. Today is the 35th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act. People gathered in Genesee County for a picnic to celebrate the day. Lunch was served at Powers Catholic High School. Attendees took part in fun activities, and some even left with gifts. The Disability Network president, Luke Zelli, says disability access has changed over time. 35 years ago, it looked very different.
As people think of people in wheelchairs or people who are deaf and people who are blind, and you fast forward 35 years and it's neurodiversity, it's anxiety, it's peanut allergies and gluten-free allergies. There's all kinds of things that we want to make sure everyone's included.
The Disability Network hosts this picnic yearly and features activities which are accessible for everyone.
$100 gift card to Kroger.
Are you sure?
Just for being you.
Thank you so much.
How about that? This is NBC 25. They just want to capture
the Genesee County Sheriff's Office travels across the county today, handing out gift cards, as you just saw, to random people as a Christmas in July surprise. Sheriff Chris Swanson says the initiative brings hope to the community and builds relationships with the citizens of Genesee County.
It's a blessing because right now we don't have anything right now, so this is a blessing. This is a start.
The Sheriff's Office teamed up with Kroger for the surprise. Overall, more than $3,000 worth of gift cards were handed out. The Ally Challenge presented by McLaren teams up with Kroger for a second year for the Outdrive Hunger program. The community-focused campaign collects needed food items from across southeastern Michigan and donates them to a different charity each week. This weekend, it's Fish of Grand Blanc. Aaron Stone, Director of Business Development and Community Engagement for the Ally Challenge, says it's all about giving back to the community.
Altogether, the tournament in total is raising on average over $1 million a year for our local charities. We are at $8.2 million and counting, and that's what it's all about. Sure, this is a celebration of PGA Tour Champions Golf. We've got great concerts, but really it's about community.
Food and donation collections happen 3 days a week on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can donate at the Kroger store in Grand Blanc. It's happening this weekend. The Gus Macker Basketball Tournament returns to Flint. The 3-on-3 basketball tournament began in Michigan in 1974 and has grown into the third largest event in the Flint area. Last year's tournament featured 170 teams, and nearly 7,000 spectators were on hand during the two-day-long event. Coach Linnell McKinney says this year they have everything.
At the slam dunk contest, three-point contest, free throw contest, we're going to be giving away prizes. We got a resource fair. Man, we got everything.
The tournament starts tomorrow and will be in downtown Flint. If you want to be a part of the action, volunteers are still needed. You can sign up on our website, MidMichiganNow.com.